Morning, we've got a block drain. We've been here before. The customers had some trees cut down, these bushes as well. They're all good. They've caused some problems. As you can see, the footpath here, the tarmac's went. This is the roots underneath creeping, and that is a junction. The pipe's coming across, it comes that gully. So we've broken a little bit of the gully, and this is the roots. It's chocker roots. That goes along to here. I'm probably going to take it to that next joint there, cut it, and see if I can get these roots out of this line with the root cutter, and then I want to put some new pipe in and a new gully for the customer. So I'm not going to do a time lapse on this one, but I'll do another video and then a one at the end. Right, we've just opened the pipe up, obviously them roots as you can see, and that's the pipe that's going to go to where our mark is, and it is chocker. And they're big roots as well, they're not just your small ones. And that is chocker. Right, we're getting slow progress. Obviously the pipe, more roots, that's them, it's in the pipe down there. This is where the roots attacked the joint. You can see that root has went in there. It's wrapped around. What happens is it goes and it wraps around the pipe and strangles it, crushes the pipe, and then makes an entry. That's how it got in. Right, okay, these are the roots out. Just the norm. These roots here, right? The root cutter cuts that type of stuff. No problem, your root cutters do. Once the root gets a taper root and it gets to this size, this is when tree roots become harder to cut. I can't cut them, but I mean it's time consuming, and sometimes you don't get them. In this case, they were bigger again. That one, that's the pipe that I took out, and the root that's went in, which I'll try and unveil, because this is the entry point. This is the bit of pipe that is gained, let the root gain access. So that's a root coming in, and you can see how these roots get in. I mean, the size of that, it's just about wood. You know, you're not going to get that one out. And that is the daddy root. That's the root that feeds all the rest of the roots. And you can see how it's came around the joint, same shape as the pipe, and that is how they get in. If we've got any bigger, we'll just crack the pipe. This was a pretty good joint, but because the root's getting in and expanded, it's cracked this joint off and it's managed to worm its way in. Now I'll show you a bit of pipe that I saved. Take you an example. I mean, that's the side view with the joint. The pipe's pushed in, the joint's cemented, so they all get cemented in to seal them. So this is where the roots that's been inside the pipe have actually tried to get back out, but obviously there's been a good mortar. But if there's a weak point, the root, like we explained, it'll come along here and it'll worm its way in and it'll coil up and it'll burst the pipe till it gets in, and then you're left with that scenario. That's what a joint should look like when I cut. That's a good joint, so that joint didn't fail. That's what back filled. Going to go and get some tarmac now. And that's the job done. Nicely tarmacked, new gully. I'll move the gully and do a last one. That's where the roots went. It's where we had one little mark right there. And that's what tree roots do to your drains. And that's the distance. Job done, finished. Nice temporary tarmac down so she gets a new driveway. Till next time. And he has the new gully installed for the customer. Managed to get a good connection down here onto the existing clear. From here to the main, it's pretty good. There's a gas pipe there. Looks perfect.